YouTube viewers, it's Cynthia Michael from Screen Productions, bringing you a new podcast series entitled The Black Lightning Review. This new podcast series is dedicated to review the latest episode of the new Black Lightning series. So anyway, like always from my other podcast series, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'm going to try to do my best not to read so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback. And finally, if you're under 18 or under, this podcast will change to adult language. If you're under 18, you're good. With that and the legal out of the way, let's get into the first review on the first episode of Black Lightning entitled Resurrection. Now, the way this episode still starts off, we see our superhero Jefferson Pierce, aka Black Lightning, picking up his older daughter Nessa from the police station. She got locked up protesting against gang violence caused by the 100 gang in their city. So anyway, Jefferson was not happy about that and whatnot. Now, turns out it's been 9 years since Jefferson retired from being Black Lightning, and also it's been 9 years since he used his powers as well. Now he's the principal at Garfield High School for 7 years. So anyway, they was on their way. So after they pick up his older daughter from jail, him and his younger daughter, his younger daughter Jennifer, and Nesta, the older daughter, were driving to a benefit to raising money for Garfield High School and whatnot, and also slash award ceremony for Jefferson. So basically, on the way there, they got stopped by cops who misidentities took Jefferson as misidentified Jefferson as a black guy who robbed a liquor store. So basically, when the witness who was riding with the police, told the police that's not him, they let them go. So basically, after being arrested by the police, after all that for a misidentification or so basically Jefferson gets so pissed his power starts to activate. So basically, but he has to calm down, therefore, and deactivate his powers. So anyway, after halfway when they got to the benefit, is halfway into the benefit, slash reward ceremony for Jefferson. His younger daughter Jennifer, she was sneaking out with her friend to go to a club. But Vanessa, her older sister, was like, where are we going? Jennifer lied to Vanessa about going to the club. Instead, she told Vanessa that, we just going to a party at a friend's house. So therefore, she lied about going to the club. We were going to the club. So basically, so basically Nestor's like, okay, long as you back in the house by 10 o'clock. That's when the benefit ends. Therefore, that's when the dad Jefferson will be home. So anyway, turns out after class she was smoking and whatnot. She was smoking weed and whatnot. She met this cute boy who seemed okay, but turns out he's just he's a dealer that works to that uncle that he's a dealer that works for his uncle named Lala. So basically, turns out Lala's nephew owed a lot of money. Owed a lot of money for getting busted out of drugs and product and whatnot. So basically, Jennifer got caught up with the dealer, with Lala's dealer nephew and whatnot. So basically, that's when Jefferson came home and realized Jennifer was not home. That's just telling him about where she was going. So basically, Jefferson tracked her cell phone to the club, and therefore she would do. When he got there, he noticed that his daughter was in big trouble. So basically, he tried to do things the normal way, and tried to do things the normal way. So that didn't work, so basically he used his powers to save his daughter, but his daughter Jennifer did not see him use his powers. So at this point in time, his two daughters doesn't know about his powers, about him being a superhero. So anyways, after he saved his daughter from the gangsters and whatnot, he got badly wounded, and therefore he ended up passed out at this tailor shop owned by this tailor named Gambit. So this turns out Gambit was the guy who created his first Black Lightning costume. So anyway, Gambit tried to convince Jefferson to become Black Lightning again because the city needs him. But he still wanted by the police and whatnot. Now, because Jefferson refused because, he promised his ex-wife that, that he wouldn't be a superhero no more, and he's trying to get back with his ex-wife because when he was a superhero, his superhero activities put a stir in their marriage. Therefore, Jefferson and his ex-wife got divorced over him being Black Lightning, and plus that he tried to kill Tobias Ware over something that Tobias Ware did to his father a long time ago. So he refused to become Black Lightning. So basically, the next day at school, the gangster boys that Jennifer met up with at the club, track her down, and trying to, talk to her, but Jennifer was not trying to hit her, and that's when Vanessa, who was a teacher at the school, told the gangster punk ass boy to leave, but he was not trying to hear that mess. So basically, basically Sinestro did some Batman shit, did some Batman shit and did, kicked him and flipped the gangster boy on his ass. So basically, the gangster boy was about to fire his gun and was about to shoot about to shoot Vanessa, but lucky for her that her father showed up. Jefferson showed up just in time. It's like, tell her that, that's not, that's not in this is not going to happen here now. No, it's time to leave, and the police is on their way. So basically, after that incident, Jefferson went to the dealer, went to the uncle who is the uncle of the went to dealer Lala, who is the uncle of the punk ass gangster kid from the club. So anyway, so essentially Jefferson, after a bit of misunderstanding, they came came to agreement that, that Lala will talk to his nephew about leaving his daughter's alone in his school. But before Lala talked to his nephew went to school with a bunch of other 100 gangsters kidnapped Jefferson's two daughters. So basically, Jefferson, after Lala's nephew kidnapped his daughter, Jefferson went to the police for his ex-wife to, tell him that, where his daughter's at, but the police was not going to move on, it's not going to, Jefferson knows where his daughters are at. He told the police, but the police want to confirm the installation first before they do anything. So that's when Jefferson told his ex-wife that, I'm gonna go get our daughters back. So basically, the ex-wife said, do what you got to do. So basically, he went to Gammit's tailor shop and gave Jefferson his new Black Lightning costume. So with his new Black Lightning costume, Jefferson went to the hotel to save his daughters. Now, Lala was not happy with what his nephew did. So basically, he told him so Lala told his nephew to get by Jefferson's daughters at the hotel. So he left. So basically, when he left, that's when Jefferson showed up at Black Lightning and saved his daughters from being executed from Lala's from the dealer, Lala's nephew. So anyways, so basically so Jefferson said his daughter, so the David said, but Lala got picked up by Tobias Well, who's the henchman, and he had a little conversation with Lala. So basically, Tobias Wells, henchman, picked up Lala. Tobias had a conversation about Lala about Black Lightning and whatnot. So basically, you need to I killed Black Lightning. So basically, I rule the streets. But somehow you and your boys, throwing Black Lightning back. So basically, you guys still have to deal with Black Lightning. So basically, after the conversation between Tobias and Lala, Jefferson said that he still needs to deal with Lala and whatnot, and some other problems before, to make sure that his daughters are safe. So basically, after having a conversation with ex-wife, and whatnot, his oldest daughter Vanessa woke up from a bad dream from being kidnapped, being kidnapped today by those 100 gangsters. So anyway, when she woke up, that's when her powers start to manifest, and therefore start to manifest a little bit, and therefore she ended up breaking the bathroom sink. So anyway, this is how the episode ended. So basically, that's just the first episode in a nutshell. So anyway, like always, the Sincere Michael signing off. 1,